be taking a look at all three levels of a Diamondbacks organization today. AA, AAA, and the Major Leagues. Let's start with the AA squad. The Jackson Generals here taking on the Mobile Bay Bears here in Jackson, Mississippi. The Bay Bears are the AA affiliate of the LA Angels, as it'll be Matt Tabor on the mound today for Jackson. Only 19 years old. He has legit MLB potential. 9-7 with a 3.29 ERA. He's having a pretty solid year as Mobile getting some base hits early. Nice little base hit for the leadoff batter. And then a couple batters later, he would get that one into right field. So runners on the corners and one out here for the Bay Bears, as the throw would definitely not be in time. However, the cleanup hitter would strike out. As you can see, Tabor trying to clean up this jam, and then 2 outs. Nice play by the left fielder to end the inning. So Mobile unable to score, as it'll be Jesus Castillo on the mound today for the Bay Bears. 3-5 with a 4.23 ERA. He's been pretty solid. Here's a look at the Jackson lineup, of course headlined by the new acquisition, Wander Franco from the Rays. This isn't his debut with the Generals, but this is one of his first games, as Franco going down swinging on the very low changeup, swinging at his knees. So 1 out, 1 on for Jason Leila-Biajan, who hits that one into center. 2 outs now for the catcher, Dalton Varsho, as that one goes in the glove of the shortstop, and Castillo gets out of a jam of his own. Now, top 2, runners on the corners, no outs for Mobile, as their offense trying to do something here, but Jackson would be more blind than Helen Keller on that one. And then the catcher, that could have easily been a double play, but instead it's a base hit, scoring a run. 2 on, 2 outs, as that one would almost be a home run. It's just foul for Brandon Sandoval, but instead it goes right past the glove of the third baseman. They did not count that an error for whatever reason, and Mobile will add another run, making it 2-0. Here's the cleanup hitter, Marsh, striking out for the second time today. And then Maddox, the next batter, he's shopping gap, placing that one perfectly into the right center field gap for a Mobile double. Let's see if they can... Nope, that's going to be a triple, sorry, as he slides into third safely. Nice triple for Maddox. So 1 on, 1 out. Just an awful pitch to swing at. I don't know what he was doing. And then the batter after that would hit that one to the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm, who somehow makes the play. That one was awfully close. Now bottom 3 for Wander Franco. He flies out. His second at bat of the day, also not successful, as top of the 4th, Jackson gets the corners painted on that one. Here's Kevin Crone. He's just a window shopper because he's just looking. Not too long later, that's going to be Jay Gonzalez ripping a base hit. Jazz Chisholm would score, and it's now 2-1. Jackson cuts the lead in half here against the Bay Bears. Now it's 2-1. Top of the 5th inning now, runner on, 1 out, as that one gets by the glove of the center fielder, Alec Thomas. The runner on thought Thomas would make the catch, and obviously Thomas didn't. And that could have been a run, but instead, it won't be a run, as Thomas does make the play there, ending the 5th inning. Now let's go bottom 5. First batter of the inning is Wander Franco. You might as well call him Kim Jong-un, because he's launching nukes. He launches a nuke absolutely deep into center field, placing down the bat in style. What a shot for Wander Franco, his second home run in AA this year. He has spent a lot of time in AAA. We have to look at that one again. That was just an absolute bomb for Wander Franco, and then the bat placing it down in style. He knew that was gone right away. Emilio Vargas, the pitcher, did as well. Batter after that, Leila-Biajan. He's going to ground out to the shortstop. What a backhanded throw that was to make the play by Jackson. Now bottom 6 here for the catcher, Dalton Varsho, as that one's going to go into left, and the left fielder's going to get dirty. He did not need to slide there. That was very unnecessary, but he does make the play anyway, trying to get on Sports Center. Now 7th inning. That one was almost a double play, but a bad throw from the first baseman. That's why he plays first, not third, as that's just an ugly throw. Runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Wander Franco would fly out to second base. No bat placed down, no danger for Franco that time. Bottom 8, Dalton Varsho almost gets plunked, but instead he would go down looking. That's John Curtis with 2 S's with the strikeout. He deserves to be ejected just because his name is 2 S's. So now top 9, nice strikeout right there. Bottom 9, 2 outs for Alec Thomas, as that one's going to be flown out to center field, which means only one thing. We need extra innings here in Jackson, As now 10th inning, the catcher, Dalton Varsho, part-time ball player, full-time sniper, as he gets the throw out right there. Now, bottom 10, Leo Biajan going down, looking. He doesn't like that. Bottom 11, Kevin Crone starts fanning off with a walk. Dalton Varsho rips a base hit into center. So 2-on and no outs for Jazz Chisholm, as the second baseman should make the play, but he misses it. So now bases are jacked, no outs for Il Delarmo Vargas, and he knew that was going off after the second it touched the bat. All he had to do was put it in play, and he did a little bit more than put it in play. He hit a salami, a walk-off salami, and the walk-off slam will give the Jackson Generals the win by a final score of 6-2. Il Delarmo Vargas is the hero in this one, as it's been a pretty forgettable year for the Jackson Generals, but that's definitely going to be their shining moment at the end of the season, if not one of their best moments. What a performance right there, as the fans got treated to quite a game. Now, we got the Reno Aces, the AAA squad. They're actually having a pretty good year. 63-48, taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers. 49-62, they are the Kansas City Royals AAA affiliate. As here's Touki Toussaint making his Reno Ace debut. He was just acquired at the trade deadline from the Atlanta Braves organization. He has been playing with the Stripers AAA organization, and he only has a 2.4 ERA so far. And so far, he's raking here as he gets a pair of strikeouts. Then the third batter, Mejia, walks on a clear strike, but it doesn't matter as Nick Prado would go down swinging. Very nice inning for Touki Toussaint. As here's Ben Lively on the mound for the Storm Chasers. 9-7, a 3.66 ERA, not too bad. First batter of the half inning, Kyler Murray rips the base hit, but it doesn't matter as the 4-3 double play off of the bat of Alex Healy. Now let's go second inning, as that one is going gap. Can the left fielder get to it? He does not. That'll be a ground rule double for Ciuli Matias, but it wouldn't matter, as the batter, Mr. Goggles, would go down swinging. So now bottom second, 2-on and 1 out for Rob Refsnyder, as he rips a double. Pavin Smith and Fuzzy Milkich will each score, and now it's 2-0 Reno off of the shot by the former New York Yankee, Rob Refsnyder. And then the batter after that would be the former St. Louis Cardinal, Carson Kelly, one of the big parts of the Paul Goldschmidt deal. He gets a double of his own, scoring Refsnyder, making it 3-0. Reno takes the lead. But then Kyler Murray would ground into a 5-4-3 double play. The Storm Chaser infield is more chemistry than a science project. Bottom three now. There goes the shutout for Touki Toussaint. A home run right there for Gutierrez. That would be his first home run this year in AAA. Now it's 3-1. Let's go bottom three, or still top three, sorry. That one's going to be a base hit. Left fielder unable to make the play, so runner on, 2 outs for the Omaha Storm Chasers. They couldn't do anything, as they're going to say Joe Adell swung there. Definitely don't agree with that. It did not look like he swung, but whatever. There's Matias going down swinging, and then a couple batters later, he'd go down swinging as well. Now let's go bottom four. Fuzzy Milkich saying, what you can do, I can do better. He strikes out as well. And then keeping with the theme of strikeouts, top 5, Touki Toussaint with another K. He was absolutely dominating here in this one. Joe Adell now striking out. He struck out 3 times today. So not a lot of offense here from either team, but a nice base hit for Fuzzy Milkich. 2-on, no outs for Domingo Leyba. He would ground into a 6-4-3 double play. And as you can see, Pavin Smith thought he was going home, and he can't get back to third in time, so that's going to be a triple play for the Storm Chasers. 7th inning now, another dinger, cutting the lead in half. Now it's 3-2, as that home run would be a huge one for the Storm Chasers. Miller would go down swinging on the nice curveball, ending Touki Toussaint's day, as Carson Kelly, they're going to say that's a swing. So now 8th inning, we got to take a look at Touki Toussaint, absolutely dominating, 14 strikeouts for him. He was truly incredible. Relief pitcher in, but the same thing is happening. Strikeouts, strikeouts, strikeouts. Bottom 8, Joe Adell, he looks at a pitch he does not like, not too thrilled with the ref. So Reno's going to try to make this game a little bit more not close, as Fuzzy Milkich drives in a run, doubling the lead. Here's Silvino Bracco on for the save. Would he do it? Well, that's not going to make it more likely a home run for the Storm Chasers, which makes the Fuzzy Milkic RBI look even better, as that one would be by Nicky Lopez, his 9th of the year. And then the batter after that would rip a single, so that means the tying run is on base with 1 out. But it wouldn't matter as the right fielder is able to get to it, and the Reno Aces get the win by a score of 4-3. Touki Toussaint with an incredible performance. He absolutely dominated today, as both Diamondbacks minor league teams win today. Will the Major League squad get a win? Robert Refsnyder and Domingo Leyba dapping each other up, as very good win for Reno. And Henry Owens actually in his MLB debut a few days ago against the Yankees, 9 innings, only allowed 2 hits, and the Diamondbacks won 14-0. But that's in the past. Now Arizona's going to be taking on Washington. It's Robbie Ray, the new ace on the mound. The ace replacement for Zach Greinke is now in Oakland. 5-11 with a 3.62 ERA on the day for Mr. Ray. He would get Anthony Rendon down swinging. Here's Max Scherzer on the mound, the former Detroit Tiger. One of the best pitchers in all of baseball. 3.29 ERA, very pedestrian, but still having a solid year. Is Jake Lamb. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a bomb, and the Diamondbacks are on the board quickly. Jake Lamb, very cold July after a really good start to the year. That's his 23rd of the season. But Kurt Suzuki would say, what you can do, I can do better. Getting a home run of his own, this time driving in 2 runs. And then Nationals will take a 2-1 lead, here in the second. The lighting started to become an issue, per se. There's Nick Williams striking out on the fastball. Anthony Rendon would also go down swinging on a fastball. Ryan Zimmerman now on the curveball, as Robbie Ray getting out of the 4th inning. Now bottom 4, David Peralta rips a base hit into right center field with no out. So can the Diamondbacks capitalize? Next batter, Chris Davis, draws a walk. 2-on-1 out for Wilmer Flores, and he'd ground into a 4-6-3 double play. Big out right there for Washington, getting out of the jam. Now let's go to the 5th inning, as that one is awfully deep into center field. Chris Davis chasing it, but Davis completely misses it. And that's going to be a triple for Brian Dozier, who's definitely not known for his speed. Michael Terra would draw a walk, meaning a double play opportunity arises, but it wouldn't matter. That looks like a sac fly, but Davis botches it again. His 2nd error of the inning. The first error actually didn't count as an error. It counted as a base hit. That one was an error. Run scores. Nice strikeout. Adam Eaton striking out with 2 runners on, ending that disaster of an inning for Chris Davis and the Diamondbacks, as Christian Walker with a nice no-out double. The runner was not expecting it. I believe that's Ketel Marte. So 2-1, no out for Caleb Joseph. That one is awfully high, more high than J.R. Smith during Game 1 of the NBA Finals, as that one would be caught off the sac fly. Run does score, making it 3-2. Marte barely got home in time. So now 3-2 for Robbie Ray, the pitcher, who has a higher batting average than any of the everyday players on this Diamondback team. Gets a base hit. Ray's hitting around 280 this year, which is absolutely incredible. And now we are tied up, as there's Juan Soto drilling one over the head of Nick Williams. That would be a 1-out double for Washington as they try to regain the lead, but Ryan Zimmerman would strike out. Here's Kurt Suzuki drilling a base hit. The run would come home because Nick Williams wants to dive on the ground, and the runner would actually advance to second as well. There's Chris Davis looking at an outside fastball. Michael Taylor swinging at the fastball right down the pike. Now, let's go top 7, as that's going to be Trey Turner. That one barely gets over the fence. David Peralta almost had it, but not quite. Bottom 7 now, Caleb Joseph, the catcher, going down on the slider. Here's Daniel Gibson, 26 years old, entering the 8th inning, making his major league debut, and he'd get off to an awfully good start as Anthony Rendon strikes out, Juan Soto strikes out. All is good for Daniel Gibson, but that all changes as Ryan Zimmerman with a dinger. That likely ends this game, or any chance for Arizona to come back, as they're going to need to come back down by 3 runs. But here's David Peralta. That's a good start, as that one's going to go in the pool. That is a splash shot for David Peralta, and the Diamondbacks will make it 6-4. as they're trying to come back. We're going to have to take a look at that one again, as that one went right into the pool. Luckily, no one was in it, so no one was hurt. Then Jake Lamb would hit a base hit, and the batter after that, Chris Davis. Crush Davis, if you will, and we are tied up. What a comeback so far for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the 8th. Big home run for Davis. All of this with 2 outs, by the way. Now the next batter, Wilmer Flores, gets a base hit. So now the go-ahead run is on. And then Ketel Marte gets one over the head of Juan Soto. The runner, Wilmer Flores, would score all the way from first. A go-ahead triple for Ketel Marte, and the Diamondbacks would take the lead. Here's Archie Bradley on for the save. This would be his 22nd of the year, as Michael Taylor, with 1 out, getting a base hit into left field. Washington definitely still has a chance to win this game. Howie Kendrick is up, but first of all, Michael Taylor would be gunned down. Caleb Joseph, part-time ball player, full-time sniper. Now 2 outs. Kendrick would fly out to left, and the Diamondbacks, scoring 4 in the 8th, get the win. Daniel Gibson is the one who actually gets the win, even though he did allow a run in only 1 inning of action, as Arizona wins 7-6. AA, AAA, and the Major League level all get wins for the Diamondbacks. Pretty good day for them.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world, loving plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Yo, hey,